Libra, let's start immediately with your reading. We have here Chango, Echu, and the Outcast. And then here we have the Prince of Pentacles, Virgo Chariot with Mercury, the Seven of Cups, Moon Scorpio. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Coins or Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. And here in this other corner we have the Eight of Staff, the Two of Staff, and the Three of Staff. And in Spanish we have several proverbs that summarize technically this reading. One of them that I know that at least in English you have something similar is better a bird at hand than two in the bushes, something like that. And it summarizes technically the whole reading. In other words, it sounds like you are trying to walk away from something that looks and it feels that is very stable to something that is unknown, uncharted waters. It is like you are not reasoning, you are not thinking, you're just reacting probably. And the tarot cards are letting you know that this approach is not going to work for you during this month. So just be very, very careful during this month of November. Like leaving behind something that is solid, that it has already, it could be a well established business, a good project, a good job, a good paying job. It could be a good relationship, because if you're practically thinking of leaving behind a relationship because you want to go with your new lover, the tarot cards are letting you know that you're not thinking clearly. Okay? You should think carefully, because they're letting you know it's not going to work. Okay? Like I said at the beginning, there is better a bird at hand than two in the bushes. And remember that the grass always looks greener on the other side. You have to keep that in mind. But that's what the tarot cards technically are saying. That's the message they're bringing forward. Like I said, from a relationship point of view, if you're considering leaving a relationship just because you feel like a kid with this new person, keep in mind that it's better a bird at hand than two in the bushes, that the grass always looks greener in the other side. Keep that in mind. And like we say in Spanish, the lion is not as it is painted. So just be careful. It's not going to work out. It's not going to work out the way you think, and it's not going to be as you think. If you have a good job and you're planning to like travel or leaving behind the job for whatever reason, because you're going after a dream, it's not going to work out the way you thought. Keep that in mind. And I'm just giving you a few examples so you get the common denominator of the reading. And then health-wise, anything related with the vocal cords or the anterior portion, the anterior aspect of your neck is heavily aspected. That means that you might have inflammation of the lymphatic tissues on your neck, glands, lymph glands, that's what I'm talking about, or you might have or might be suffering of any kind of tumors, growth in this area of your neck. And when I say the tumor, not necessarily means that it's malignant. Remember that there are tumors that are benign, and even though there are some tumors that even might be benign, they could be more harmful than malignant tumors. Keep that in mind, okay? And that's technically what I have for you for November 2016. Until the next one.